Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. Today we're going to have a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, and this is going to be for the month of February. Too many cards. February 2024. We have a lot of cards coming out already. So let's see, what do we have for Sagittarius for the coming month? Okay, right away. First card is out. We have three more. Let's see. So we have the Five of Cups wanting to come out as the first card. And we have Cosmos, globalization, playfulness, the self, and spontaneity. Duality, alternation, paradox, hardship, mediation, and threshold. We have waters, spirit helpers, abundance, forgiveness, and flow. And initiation, tradition, death, and resurrection, spiritual medicine. Love, beautiful. Childlike innocence, play, honesty, and essence. And the last oracle card is armor, amplification, shield, honor, and ceremony. Okay, beautiful. Let's start with the tarot cards. We have conscience. Next we have silence. I think, can we fit the cards here? Yeah, I think we can. Morality and success. Okay. Then we have justice, blessings of Ganesha, beautiful. Here next to the silence card is the star card, so beautiful. High priestess and the Empress. Wow, only major arcana here. And the extra card, blessings from Ganesha. Wow. The Sun, the Strength card, actually I think, and the Two of Wands. I think I'm going to rearrange the cards a little bit so that they make more sense to me. Let me see if I can fit them all here. Actually, there's a mistake in the camera. I'm just going to correct it. So sorry. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I think I'm going to bring these here. And let's see, because I think we have some more cards that want to come out from this deck. I feel like there's some extra information. Yeah. Trust. The dream. This is the Six of Cups. So it started out with the Five of Cups, which is a card usually depicts grief or loss, emotional loss. And this was the first card that came out, and it was the last card that I drew. So I think that there's a mismatch or an inversion of things, because the reading is really beautiful. February for Sagittarius is a brilliant month, and I think that there's a materialization, there's a manifestation, physical manifestation of a lot of energy that you were really looking forward to seeing with your own eyes. I think you're kind of making a dream come true. There's a sense of just being so whole and happy. But then there's a choice to be made. And I think that it might be something that you weren't expecting, and it might be like something coming from the past that you weren't expecting, and then you have to choose. I don't know if this is a relationship or just past person or something that reminds you of some past energy, and then you have to make a choice. But I think that there's no way this can mess with such a protected and blessed situation right now. I think you are on the right track to towards your success. I think you took a leap of faith and you chose something, and I think you're feeling really well and will really, that this was the best course of action. But now there's something coming that suddenly makes you think of the past, makes you think that there's a lingering situation. But I feel like after you make that choice, you'll feel amazing. You'll feel a relief. I feel like February for Sagittarius is going to be a really cool month, and very, the energy overall is really light, and there's a lot of planning for the future. There's a feeling of being blessed and protected, especially in creative endeavors and artful endeavors. And also I feel like something connected to the land, to the fields, to the soil, to nature. And this is not the first time that I feel this for Sagittarius. So I must be tapping into a collective that is working with nature somehow. Or it might be with your own nature, because you have the High Priestess, the Empress. So there's a natural flow of intuition and creation in the Sun card. So you're really projecting your own self out there, and you're unafraid, and there's a playfulness, there's a spontaneity, there is a feeling of flow. I don't see like any stuck energy. You're really in yourself, and I think you're really feeling good. So I really hope you do. This is a beautiful portrait. This is a beautiful place to be. So congratulations if you are the one, if this resonates with you, because it's really beautiful reading. There's nothing bringing you down. But I do think that you have to make the choice. Let me see if this choice has something to do with whatever you're doing right now. Nothingness. Star card again. Beautiful. Wow. Let's see. The Ace of Swords. And the King of Swords. So I think that let me just say one more about this choice. Eight of Cups. So I think you will come across a certain information, a specific piece of information that will maybe, there's some sort of truth that's coming out about a person that I think that you admire greatly, and that will make you disappointed and want to move on and choose to move on from a specific path. But the thing is, I don't feel like this has anything to do with your place right now. I feel like you're so grounded. Yeah, High Priestess again. Yeah, I feel like you're really connected to your intuition and to your own path and to your own thing. So I think that this is just a kind of a gentle reminder of some past maybe misconception about someone that you trust and that might disappoint you a little bit. And but I see you moving on. So it's not like you're getting stuck in that grief stage. You're making a choice, and then you're making a choice to move on. So this is not at all something that will ruin, interfere with your own path. It's just something that might make you a little bit sad for a moment. So maybe this reading is all about, please focus on where you are right now and what you're doing and the task at hand and all the blessings you have. And don't worry about this, because although it might feel a little bit weird when you get that information, whatever it is, if you just keep to your path and stick to your blessings and to whatever is going on and what is good for you, this won't affect you at all. It's just overall is so hopeful and beautiful. You have 2 star cards, you have the Dream card, 6 of Cups, you have the Empress, High Priestess, and the Hierophant. So I feel like maybe even you're kind of culminating something, because you have the Success card and the Queen of Swords. I also, it's where you're coming from right now. Maybe you studied something that you really like. Maybe you took a leap of faith and you invested in some sort of career change, or to decide to dive in more deeply in a subject matter that really touched you, that made you feel like you were important and your work is meaningful. It looks like something that you have dreamt for a while, and it's something that maybe even surpassed your expectations, and it's such a good place to be. And if you're still arriving at this point in your life, just February is going to be the month that you're going to feel like this. So yeah, focus on that. And this is the advice here. It's just to focus on what brings you this feeling and leave behind what disappoints. But at least it's something truthful. I even think that this might even have something to do with maybe a teacher. A teacher that disappoints you. But if you focus on your initial intention and your heart's desire when you enrolled in this course, or when you started this business, or when you started this project, this new idea, this career change, this movement with confidence, with, you know, open-heartedness, that is the right attitude to continue, to follow through. But overall, it's such a good reading. There's really nothing I can be, you know, okay, this is a really tricky situation, or there's such a shadow aspect to this, or a negative. No, I just see that you really just have to focus on the blessings you have, and there are so many. Your Sagittarius is such an expansive and playful and positive sign, ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth and learning, studying, and positivity, optimism. So February is going to be an amazing month for you, Sagittarius. It's really, I see it's really a combination of your energy somehow. And I even think that with all the stars and all the kind of cosmos and the high priestess, and I really feel like you're really connected also to the astral bodies and to the movements. So astrology might also be really nice for you to check this month, because I think you might find some really nice advice for you. There is a guiding light. There is a need to look towards the stars and to keep on looking up and looking towards the highest ideal. So if you can continue to study whatever brought you here, because I even think that this might be some sort of spiritual path, and it surely is really, it's really being fruitful for you. You guys, I'm so sorry. I had to briefly interrupt the filming of this video, and so much has happened, and I will tell you all about it because I think it also pertains to this reading. Also, I realized that I didn't have the candle. I always have the candle lit, and it's part of the ritual of the reading. So I do think that at the end of the month and at the end of this experience, you will have this illumination. And although it might be a little bit of a rough start, once you realize what you're doing really and have a deeper understanding of what you're doing, it might be a little bit rough to face that. And also, I got an email, and it was an email that is about some regulations and rules and some procedures. And I also think that this might also be a message and is related to your reading, because it's also a part of this energy, the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. So people who have an understanding of rules and who are maybe guiding you towards something, and maybe someone is not being honest or not being fully aware about what is needed. And I think that once you get the information, you will adjust what you are doing accordingly. And let me see what I can get. More about this specific event. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands about a choice, how to make things, and the Two of Pentacles maybe juggle a little bit between two or more situations. And maybe, yeah, so I think that you thought things were going one way, but maybe there's multiple choices to be made to apply this knowledge to this different context, different situation. I think that you will surely feel like a bump in the road. I think you'll feel like, okay, this is what I have to give. This is my ideal situation. I have very high standards. I am optimistic. I am a positive person. I have a lot of blessings. I am grateful. And I open my heart to experience and to trust and have faith. And then, as you don't give up, because most people do, you know, let's be honest, most people give up being like this. Most people start getting, you know, cynical, start getting, you know, once they're hurt and once they experience some shadow or negativity about a certain subject, they start descending into a lower vibration. And because you don't, that is why this comes to you, because you don't give up. Yeah, so this is brilliant. This is really something that I think makes you stronger. You have love and you have armor. You're an honorable person. You are someone who keeps the standards very high, both for you and for others. And that might be a little bit scary for some people. That might be pushing some buttons, and that might, you know, create a sort of pushback that you're not happy with. But be mindful that at the end of the day, this is just information that you have to process. Don't take it to heart. You will move on very quickly from this, and you will solve any problems. So what is I think that you just have to keep it up, right? You just have to be in touch with your intuition, trust your gut, do everything you can. Two of Cups. Yeah, so I think that you have Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. You have to keep going in a way that makes you feel love. It makes you feel like you are connected to other people in a loving manner. So whatever makes you stray from this feeling of deep connection, that's not the way, and you have to let it go. So it's quite the easy choice you have to make, but it's still letting go. If you choose something, you let something else go. That's just the way it works, because we can't hold on to everything, and things don't match, you know, entirely. So we do have, once we get closer to something, we get further away from another thing, and that's good. That's really good because you will make the right choice. So yeah, have faith that you will make the right choice. Your dream is true to your nature, and it's true to who you are and to what you love and to your highest ideal, to your soul, to your collective. So you're working, you know, towards something really, really beautiful for you and for everyone else. So there's no fight there. The only thing is about some specific details about what you're doing. You will have to adjust. But the only compass here is your inner guidance, your intuition, your knowing, deep knowing, and love. So if you feel like the other person is communicating with you and coming from a loving place and not a manipulative place, they're on the same, they're eye level, you know, heart level, eye level. That's the cue, that's the clue for you that, okay, I am on the right path. So guided by love. That's a nice title. That's a beautiful summary of this reading. So it was a bumpy ride. I thought I would have to scrap this and start over again, but I think that this is also part of not giving up and being positive and maintaining, you know, that Sagittarian, Jupiterian optimism that you are so other people love you so much for this beautiful characteristic, beautiful character trait. And so yeah, and faith will move mountains, faith in love, and always follow love and where you're loved and appreciated, because what you're doing is going to be a blessing for many other people. So if you're among people who don't recognize that, then it's wrong. Because there is no way that this can be stained, you know. This is really coming from a beautiful place. Congratulations also on the previous work you have done to get to this point, because it's not easy, and I do recognize that, and thank you so much for that. So I really love this reading. It was a bumpy ride, but I'm here and I made it. So will you, and I have faith in you, and I believe that your optimism will make you win in the end. And I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the like button and share the video. And also please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because this will help me so much as I'm just starting out. I would also love to hear your feedback and to know what you think about what I'm doing here. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.